lot of people ask, what is the difference between a retrofit window and a new construction window? A window installed during the original construction of the home is called a new construction window. They can also be used if you're replacing a window. Basically, a new construction window has what we call a nail fin. It goes on the original framing of the home. Nails or screws are driven through these holes to attach the window to the wood framing. The window is then flashed and the exterior materials such as siding or stucco are applied. One of the reasons you might want to do a new construction window is if you have an existing leak that originates from the top down. In this case, on this window, we had to replace all of the wood members down below because it did leak. Another reason a person might choose a new construction window is to change the size of the existing opening. In this instance, we actually raised the window up 12 inches to match the window height of the other windows on this home. As you can imagine, new construction windows take a lot more labor and are a lot more expensive than a replacement style window. A retrofit window leaves the original metal window in and does not require that you chip stucco or remove wood to install it properly.
On a retrofit application, what we're going to do is remove all of the glass on the center of the window, leaving the existing frame with the nail fin behind the wall. This is a retrofit window, and instead of the nail fin like on the new construction window, it uses a retro fin, or some people call it a Z-bar fin, some people call it a stucco fin. It comes in dual wall or single wall. A dual wall fin, it looks very nice against a stucco application if you have stucco on the outside of your home. This particular application, since we have wood trim around the existing window frame, we went with a single wall fin because we're going to cut this a little bit so that it slides inside the wood trim right up against the frame, so we get a good bond between our window and the existing window frame that we left in. We take the window out by either cutting just inside the edge of the frame, or depending on the type of window, we sometimes can just disassemble the existing frame. The important thing is not to pull the frame out. Some companies still use this practice, but when you pull the frame, you will likely disturb the flashing and end up with a leaky window. In fact, the window that Jim showed you at the beginning of this video that had dry rot was a result of the pulled frame. Now that we've cut out the frame, the center portion of the window, we've left the frame in with the nail fin behind the wall, and this area right here is where we're going to seal to. The caulking we use on the exterior is a modified polyurethane. We use modified polyurethane so it stays flexible over the years rather than drying up and cracking. Some companies will actually set the window flange right over this wood, which is what you don't want to do. You cannot seal the window to the wood. We cut our fin so that it sets into the wood and gets right up against your frame where all the protection is. A nice tight cut. We make sure the window is level so that it'll operate smoothly, and then we screw through the vinyl frame into the wood studs. This particular window is being installed in a garage that we are going to sheetrock, so we won't be finishing it at this time. Without the sheetrock, you have a good view of the old metal frame that is still in place. You can see how the new window is screwed into the wood stud. The outside is then caulked one more time to give it a second seal and a finished look. The inside is insulated and trimmed to completely cover the old aluminum frame. Here's a finished retrofit window on the inside. As you can see, it's been trimmed with a vinyl flat trim around the perimeter of the window. So there you have it. Done properly, a retrofit window is a great choice for replacement windows. I hope this video gives you a better understanding of the differences between retrofit and new construction windows and when to choose one or the other.
Retrofit windows are a cost-cutting alternative to replacing with new construction windows.
One more time.
A retrofit window installation leaves the original aluminum.
The original siding and stucco.
Retrofit windows have been done so people wouldn't have to pay so much stinking money and put more in their investments. Robbie has to leave. I can't do it. You gotta go. Don't you hate this?
I hope this video gives you a better understanding of retrofit and new construction.
Got actors.
Yeah.
You gotta get with this shirt halfway.
You're a moron!
Well, I missed all of that. Now that it's trimmed and the vinyl is cleaned, then we'll apply the finished caulking.
What we do is if we have standing water under a house, we get a sump pump like this, and we'll go ahead and set it down all the way. And hold that tube with both hands just to make sure it's kind of tight on there, so when that bubbles out, did you get it? You my phone. Works good.
It works.